So going into doing my community service, I was a bit nervous and anxious to see what was to come. It wasn't really something that I had done before. Um, I went to go help United Samaritans, which is an organization in Turlock that feeds the homeless and provides food and shelter. I kind of expected to get a lot of busy work or not anything that really had some face-to-face action. And I ended up being surprised that it wasn't anything boring and dull like what I had expected. I was surprised to say that I met a lot of warm and welcoming people that were from young to old, from their 20s to their 90s, and was happy that everyone had a lot of good energy and positivity. I started by sorting clothes in a warehouse where I was surprised to see that a lot of people donate clothes that is in poor condition, and some people donate clothes that's in great condition. And I moved on from helping in the warehouse to getting on a mobile food truck that feeds homeless at certain stops. The thing that I'd say that I was most surprised about while doing the mobile truck stops was that there was so many people with a lot of need and hunger in our community. I felt really rewarded and comforted by being able to help my community and being a part of it. And because of that, I do feel that community service is important for business curriculum students because it reminds us that there's other people in need and we shouldn't forget about the people that don't have much in their lives. It also teaches us a little bit about organizations and how they're made from top to bottom, including volunteers, leaders, and organizations that donate to places like these. I feel that United Samaritans does deserve more help from us and support from our community because it's an organization that actually does give back to its community. And because of that, I had a good time, and I'd recommend you guys to go volunteer for United Samaritans.
So I really enjoyed my experience at the United Samaritans Foundation. I appreciated that there were a lot of different aspects I was able to go through that makes the organization special. My first day that I was there, I was helping with the food trucks, not necessarily passing out food, but with the surveys. It gave me a chance to interact with the homeless people and low-income families. The next time I came to volunteer, I helped with the clothing and the shoes, the separation, which taught me a lot about organization, the importance of it. And my last day there, I sorted out paperwork, sending thank you letters to people who have helped. I think the importance of business students helping out and doing community service is really important because it helps you have some insight on what makes an organization keep going, how it's built, what makes it strong, and what entices people to come help out. And I think that the United Samaritans Foundation is very important to our community. It helps out people who genuinely need help and don't have everything that others need. And so when people come together to help out, it just shows a greater cause for our community on a personal level.
My volunteer experience with United Samaritan Foundation has been really good. I had the chance to work with a really friendly staff. This was also my first time doing community service with any community service. For the first part of my community service, I worked with the homeless people. I was serving the homeless people. The surveys are to help United Samaritan Foundation get a government grant that would fund the homeless, and also it would continue feeding the homeless people. For the second part of my community service, I worked in the warehouse sorting through the donations, and then I also worked in the clothes closet. The clothes closet is a shop that is free for the homeless and needy families to come get clothes or any other donations that are available to them. This has been a really good experience for me. As a business student, I think it is important to do community service because it allows us to get experience. For people who have never done community service, it will allow them to get an experience to do that. And also, it would allow you to come out of your comfort zone and experience something different. This will also allow you to give back to the community you live in. I feel that the local community, or well, this community's, the United Foundation should get, United Samaritan Foundation should get support from local community because it is a non-profit organization. It helps feed the homeless and then also clothes them. It has made a difference in the community. So that's all.